I'm Marilyn Levin, chairman of the Democratic Party of Dauphin County. It has been said voter ID is in search of a problem, is a solution in search of a problem. What it is a conspiracy brought on by the Republican Party because they cannot win a national election legitimately. They must suppress the vote of the people to win. In 25 states, they have attempted to suppress the votes of young people in school and seniors who don't drive anymore by eliminating the right of college students to vote where they attend school and requiring seniors without photo ID licenses to produce ID. They want to force those without driver's licenses who don't drive and live in urban areas to get an ID and to pay for it. African Americans and Latinos primarily live in urban areas, and the sinister reason for the Republican push of voter ID becomes clear. All these groups, students, seniors, minorities, are the traditional base of the Democratic Party. The Republicans' intent, as clear as the infamous Jim Crow poll tax that was designed to keep poor people and primarily African Americans from voting. The days of intolerance and hatred must end. Many thought such was behind us, but now, 50 years after the great cause that Dr. King and Andrew Young and C. Dolores Tucker marched for, we are again confronted with those who want to intimidate and keep people from the polls. We cannot forget what Rosa Parks sat on that bus and did not give up her seat for.
That's right.
Of course, the Democratic Party wants to always win, but not by suppressing even the most right-wing extremist person's vote. We are prepared to lose a fair and just election, but we won't sit down or sit still for one that is rigged. At its founding, Pennsylvania was the only American colony who the very first charter and constitution permitted Jews and freed African Americans to not only vote, but to also serve in the General Assembly. William Penn would be turning over in his grave. He wrote that founding charter of tolerance. He would never have envisioned legislators like we have today in the General Assembly. Indeed, he would be ashamed of what the Republicans are trying to do. The time has come to vote in every election, because the first time we sit down and don't vote, they will try and take it away. The Republican Party cannot be entrusted to protect your vote. Republicans won't tax Marcellus Shale, but if they could, I'd bet they would tax your vote if they could get away with it.
Yes, they would.
So remember, on Election Day, who stands up for you and with you and will always protect you? The Democratic Party.